so for me, the Ereignis, or the event of an owning, which is central to later Heidegger, is more like just having a momentously important experience that changes your life. So when you meet somebody and you fall in love with them, that moment of when you first meet them is profoundly meaningful in a way you're not capable of understanding at the time. But if you end up spending days, weeks, months, years with them, the significance of that event unfolds in your life and as your life. So it ends up like constituting your identity. So Heidegger's, the paradigm example of this is like Michelangelo bringing David forth from the marble. So there's, the marble has a texture independent of Michelangelo that he responds to. Oh, that's the shoulder, that's the elbow. And he creatively discloses David from the marble. In so doing, he brings this sculpture into its own. He comes into his own as a world disclosing Dasein, and he brings being into its own as this source of meaningfulness that informs and overflows whatever we can say about it and do with it. So I think that's what a truth event is. I don't think it's like this Gnostic salvific thing way off in the future. I think it's been happening for humans for hundreds of years, and the question for Heidegger is, how do I learn to live that way? How do I live in a way that's increasingly open to these meaningful events? And then how do we get the world, at least the West, out of this technological optimization imperative and into this new postmodern understanding of being that will relate to all things as overflowingly meaningful, as informing but also exceeding whatever we can say about them. And that's what I take to be Heidegger's formula for hope. And I don't think it's right-wing. For me, it's more, it lends itself to left-wing politics because it's open to the emergence of the new. It's not, oh no, these kids are coloring outside the lines in their sexuality and gender. How do we get them back in the box? We need a strong father figure to make them all obey. It's how do we help creatively disclose these emerging historical phenomena in ways that help them come into their own?